Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is News with the Animal, July 1st, 2019 edition. Once again, Ivan and JD were able to make it down to the studio. Thanks for coming in again, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. I, cut into my yard time today because of this, so...
Your yard time? Bullshit. You weren't going to cut that lawn. It's like 94 degrees outside right
Giving him a fantastic
Shut up. I got to have a reason not to do it.
Oh, okay. Well, I did get a new doorman, so hopefully they let you guys in.
I don't even talk to him anymore.
You guys just walk right in, huh? Okay.
He gave me a towel for some reason.
Everybody's moist.
Probably for dabbing the sweat, I guess.
It could be.
Towel, sir.
Well, you guys know the drill.
Thanks, Alfred.
I got 5 news stories for you with some other random little thingies.
Let's hear it.
These are brand new to you guys. At least we haven't talked about this before. I'm telling the gentleman here in the studio. So these are pure raw reactions. So we like
it raw.
Oh, yes. No, please don't. After what we were just talking about, I'm ready to go. Okay. Next year will be Down's 25th anniversary of the NOLA album.
Really?
Yeah. 25 fucking years, man.
25?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy? You're like, wow.
Well, I guess so, because 94, it was 94, right? Or 95?
Whatever 25 minus 2019 is.
92, okay. Yeah, it was 94 then.
It's crazy. Well, the only reason why I knew about
This is pretty crazy when you think about it, because Burn My Eyes is 25, NOLA's 25.
All these guys like Phil, Rob, they were all born like in that 63 to 69 range-ish.
Fucking Far Beyond,
Yeah.
25th.
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm sure we could go through more stuff. We might have to do a 1994 in review.
That would be cool. That'd be really awesome. That'd be awesome, man. I would enjoy that.
But yes.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, Phil, he had sat down recently for an interview, and he said he expects to do some gigs. And that's really the only quote that I can say.
Is there something
I
going
thought you were going to say some more.
No. Some gigs. But I can't imagine they would go out for a full rounded tour.
All right, what state is Down in right now? Are people talking with each other? Is everybody cool?
So
Kirk
everybody's
didn't
cool.
want to do it for a while, right?
So unfortunately, we're going to have to bring up 2016 was the last show Down ever played. It ended with Phil giving the Nazi salute and saying white power.
That was that?
That was that show. And Phil was interviewed countless times, and he said that they were all drinking white wine, and that's why he was saying white power. I'm not going to
Rob called him out.
And Rob called him out on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to comment on this Phil thing because it's been done a million fucking times before, but the footage is out there. You watch it. You tell me if that's white wine with white power. I mean, come on. They're the same, right? Anyways.
It just seems like an asshole joke to do. I don't understand. Because he was... you can't just say he's straight racist because I don't know the fucking dude. I don't know how he was raised or what he was into, but he always had like those songs with fucking like this whole unity thing. Unless it's just like, hey,
a very specific
only white
unity.
people.
Let's unite against this. No, but I mean, there was that video, that live performance where he gave a shout out to the black guy in the audience. Because he was like in the pit and all that stuff.
Right.
He was like, this guy's going hard the entire show and stuff like that. You know, so
But that was also a long time ago, though, too.
But do you think he's just out of his fucking mind?
He's been called racist then, too.
It's true. They all have. Pantera's been called the racist band forever. I don't know.
I think he was drunk and just made a stupid joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think he's drunk? Do you think all the drugs have been just fucking completely worn him down over these years?
It's hard to say. It's hard.
He doesn't seem like he used to. You know what I mean? He seems like more sheltered in, like clothes on. It's not. I don't know, man. He just doesn't seem like he's 100% there anymore.
It's ever since dying, man. He's not been that way. I mean, Jesus Christ, people are blaming him for what had happened. You know what I mean? He's had to become closed off. I can tell you that he's super fucking nice to the press. The times I've talked to him, he's been fucking awesome. But my questions were geared towards the music, where you get those assholes out there trying to make a name for themselves, you know? Yeah. I think he's a nice guy from talking to him, but I don't know how he is personally. I want to believe that it was just a drunk thing.
Just fucking stupidity.
Exactly.
You're allowed to do a stupid thing.
And he literally has come out and said it was really fucking stupid of me to do, and it ruined him for a while. There was people that completely did not want anything to do with any of his music. Pepper came out and said, man, that was really fucked up, but we understand that, you know, you were joking around, but it was still bad publicity.
Does anybody don't want to work them and down because of this shit?
No one said that, at least that I know
it's just like, hey, that shit happened.
Yep, we cooled off. Yeah. But now with because Kirk had left in like 2013 to pursue Crowbar and do family stuff, and that Bobby dude took over. But Phil had said in that interview that he wants Kirk back because it's the 25th.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing against that guy.
So you have to measure Kirk. You have to measure Pepper's schedule because Corrosion's been in full fucking force and touring like absolutely crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jimmy's been doing I Hate God again. So you've got a lot of things to balance out, and Phil's been doing like 1 million projects too.
I don't know, man. Worst case, it's everything we thought it was, but I need Phil in my life. I'd like to have him around. I even though I don't really listen to the Legals or any of his other side shit, really. It'd be nice to have him around.
Yeah.
Or like, I got an eye out on that guy because who the fuck knows what could happen with him?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. He's come through a lot.
I feel like he's the next one that's gonna go.
Oh, don't say that. Really?
I mean, I'm worried. That's why I got an eye on him, dude.
Well, he's sober now. He's lost a ton of weight. He looks fantastic. He looks
I hope
absolutely
so, dude.
fantastic.
I need Phil on someone in my life.
They played Superjoint played like 2 years ago at a place in Portage, and I remember that there was this kid like kind of off stage left on his dad's shoulders, and before they even kicked in, Phil was like, "Come on up here, man." So like the kid got kind of like surfed safely to the front. And then and they opened up his cooler, and he had a bunch of Barks root beers in there. He goes, "That's how much I like you, man, because I only have 2 of these, and these things are good." So,
dude, I love Barks.
Yeah, Barks. It's got bite. It literally has bite, man.
That's my favorite one.
But I'll tell you right now that if they do an anniversary run or whatever, I find out about it in enough time, I would definitely pay the fare to go down to NOLA to see them there.
That'd be the man's trip for this year.
Yeah. For sure.
All the boys together.
Awesome.
To go to NOLA. And the House of Blues, if they play there, which I'm assuming they will, dude, that place is beautiful. Like, I think Chicago's House of Blues is tits. New Orleans is crazy. It's awesome. But that would definitely have to be like a two-nighter in New Orleans for sure.
For sure. Fucking, there's some shit I saw. I wonder if you're going to bring this up since we're on the Phil kind of area.
Just lay it in, man.
The action figures?
Yeah.
Did you see it? Pantera action figures?
Oh, I did. Yeah. Ivan sent it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Super expensive.
I bet they would. There's only 3,000 made.
Yep.
I was like, sorry. I guess I'm not gonna have this collection.
It was cool. I don't necessarily know if I'd want a Cowboys version of it. I would go more for a Vulgar, something a little bit later on.
Yeah.
Who made them? I don't remember.
I don't know the name of the company, but I do know that they made a Papa 2 and a Papa 3 one.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll have to share it on the fucking Facebook.
We definitely.
McFarlane needs to hop on that shit because didn't McFarlane make the Metallica ones?
He did. Yep.
And the Kiss too, I believe.
I don't know about Kiss, but that would make sense.
But he needs to hop on that stuff, man. Make Pantera, make fucking Machine Head ones with all the guys.
That'd be cool.
Like, all members of Machine Head.
All 20 members of Megadeth.
Hey, we'll get an Adler.
Yeah, there you go.
Sweet.
Hey, shout out to Dave. I heard that he is actually tracking right now. I'm assuming it's probably just guitar at this point. No, Mustaine.
Oh.
Yeah.
I brought Machine Head, so when you said Dave.
My bad. But shout out to him, man. I don't know if he's going under treatment right now or what's going on in his journey, but he's a fucking powering through, man, on the new album. That's badass.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and again, we wish him a speedy recovery, obviously.
Yes.
So that's my first news story is the whole down 25th year of NOLA. I thought that would really get you guys interested in that.
Got him old.
Corey from Trivium did an interview with some foreign news outlet. They're called like Mulatchag. I'm probably butchering it. It's Mulatchag. The reason why I wanted to bring it up was that he was quoted as saying, "It's good to have a very open creative palette where nothing is off limits," and that's in regards to being with Trivium. And I just thought that really stuck to me because Trivium, obviously you listen to their first album and you compare it to In Waves or you compare it to the last one, that's Son of the Sentence. They've kind of been all over the place and they don't really have a definitive sound per se. And they kind of have that luxury of being, hey, this is going to be heavy, or hey, this is going to be more melodic, but still rip, you know?
I love Trivium.
I can only get into a couple songs.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Didn't you enjoy the Crusade album?
There's a couple tracks.
Yeah.
That one, maybe the first 2, and then Rising.
Rising is a good one.
But every time I start to like something, he comes in with these vocals that I just are cheesy to me.
Really?
I think Ignition is kind of like that, where it's like thrashing and then ignition.
It's that formula. It's going back to the clean.
For me, it's one of those melodies that don't work for me.
Gotcha. You got me into In Waves, Ivan.
I love that.
That's a good
Even
one.
the whole album
Yeah.
and that song.
Yeah.
Even though he's repeating himself in that song, just back and forth, that song rips,
It's heavy.
dude.
I do want to say, talking about Clarity, Trivium is a really good band for
Oh, yeah.
Clarity
Yeah.
and production wise too. Yeah, thought that was interesting. They're
That was awesome.
Yeah, they're expecting their 9th album in 2020. Nothing's
9th?
confirmed. 9. Yeah.
Is it next year?
Yeah.
I want to say they released a song this year. Did they?
Did they? I don't remember. You have to check that out, there, buddy. But the last album was 2017, which was the Sin in the Sentence, or is it Sun in the Sentence? I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows?
I'm not the guy to ask.
Apparently, I'm
I
not
believe
either.
it's Sin.
Sin. Okay.
I got 3 of them.
3 of them?
Yeah.
3 from this year?
I got Kill the Poor, Drowning in the Sound,
Uh-huh.
and I Don't Want to... Oh!
Oh,
yeah,
that's that
was
fuck.
the- yeah.
Don't you fucking dare.
Why?
What?
Don't
like
you
it?
fucking dare tell me.
It's
No.
It's a cover.
It's a cover
God,
of
wait,
Typo Negative. How
Don't wanna
fucking
be-
dare
I
you?
don't want to be me.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, it's good.
No.
It's good.
Nope.
It's good.
Nope. Don't fucking
I'm
touch
gonna-
it. Don't want it. Don't need it. Leave it alone.
I'm gonna have
Too
to check
late.
that out.
We're gonna check this out after the episode.
This
Oh, that sounds
I was
way
like,
different.
that's terrible.
2019 Nissan Murano.
I can't skip it. I just want to get your initial reaction.
You gotta get that.
It's good, man.
I don't like it. You can't fuck with St. Pete, man. That hits too close to home. If you're gonna do Paul Bearer did "Love You to Death."
Oops.
I think it was Paul Bearer. One of those bands covered it. And I was like, okay, this is interesting. Exactly, it was him. It was him. R.A.P. But this one, the cover, you can listen to it, check it out, say your opinion. It didn't add anything new.
I'm sorry. Paul Bearer did what?
"Love You to Death" from Typo.
Okay. Just say it.
All right,
okay.
now that what you're talking about now, they're not doing anything new.
Yeah, they're not doing anything
Talking
new.
about Triviums?
Yeah, other than
It's their
butchering
sound.
some of my Typo negatives.
It's
I
their
didn't-
sound, dude.
I don't like Paul Bearer though.
It's because it goes on for too long for you.
Yeah.
I don't know. No disrespect to
He knows
Trivium,
me.
but I just fucking no. I like when I heard about it. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go into this as open as
That's
I
an
can.
interesting song for them to do though.
Because it's the most. It's the most.
Anything from Typo is interesting. Obviously, that's probably they're not going to do Black Number 1. You want to fucking impress me, Trivium? Do Black Number 1.
Yeah, make those 10 minutes really fucking stick.
I'm interested in that one.
The whole thing with "I Don't Want to Be Me," I think it was their most straightforward and probably because it blew up.
Is it the most commercial?
It's the most commercial, and I hate to
That's
say
why
that.
it got covered.
Yeah, and you
for
just
sure.
they didn't add anything to it. And I just feel like it just was butchered.
I think
and-
you're upset because it's like covering Paranoid or Walk.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
the
You know,
obvious.
it's to me a St. Pete is sacred. You leave things
Well, yeah,
as
because
is. You know,
for anybody that listens to like Typo, it's real fucking. That's like your band, I guess. You know,
Exactly.
They're real guarded. Like if you, they're kind of out there. So if you're into them, you're fucking real into them.
Right.
So
It-
I get your
I
apprehensive.
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
apprehentiveness.
I'm really bitter. I'm still like I kind of forgot about it. And I purposely
How
did
dare
that.
you do that to fucking?
Exactly,
Peterson.
exactly, and we'll have to do a whole Typo thing because honestly, like there's so many similarities that I feel between
We'll do
me
a
and Pete, man.
We'll do a sell us on Typo negative episode.
There you go.
Yeah, because I don't listen to them.
Yeah. No, we'll have to talk. I feel that connection. We were talking about that connection the other day with you and Wyland. I feel that with Pete.
There you go.
I feel like it's Pete. I could be Pete in a different life, except I don't live like that interesting, lavish life. But as far as the mental struggles and stuff like
Yeah.
that, I'm really. Oh, and he was born on January 4th. I'm born on January 5th.
Almost the same day.
Capricorn. Almost the same day. We're very different body types, though, too.
What's your blood type though?
I am O negative.
Oh, that was meant to be.
Yeah.
I don't know what my blood type is.
I found out and I forgot.
That's too funny. But interesting, though. Yeah, but no Typo. No Brocky, no Guar.
Type no for me.
Type no. That's a good selling off point here. Over across the pond, Manchester Evening News reported a story about a Korn trivia band. The drummer was playing in the set and suffered a stroke while the band was playing. He finished the fucking song while having a stroke. And by having a stroke, I mean he lost complete feeling of his left side of his body. He went blind in his left eye. Did not know what the hell was going on. I'm a completely normal 28-year-old guy, seemingly with no neurological disorders, anything. Still don't know what happened to him, even after getting all the testing and stuff done. But he did not stop playing because, I quote, he did not want to let the band or the crowd down.
That's dedication, dude.
Dedication. He finished the fucking song playing the bass drum and hitting the snare with his right hand.
Yeah.
He came up with a different articulate pattern.
Oh, wait. So he had no use.
He had no use of his left side, so he used his right hand just for the snare and for the bass drum, just to kind of keep it along, to keep the show going. And then after that song, they took him in.
So I thought when you said, I thought his shit went numb, but he was still just like,
oh no. Yeah, like he limp, like he's having a stroke. He couldn't do shit with it. But instead of being like, oh, what's going on, he was worried about the crowd.
It's only a Korn cover band.
They're a Korn cover. Well, I don't know what else he does. His name is Alex Heaton.
Shout out to him for his dedication.
Seriously, man, that is insane. Thought that was awesome. And from the story, what I had read was he thought that maybe it was like low blood sugar or something. Maybe after that song was over, he would get like a can of pop or something, or try to munch on something. But he had a fucking stroke and still kept playing.
The thing is, he didn't know what was going on.
It's true.
So like he's probably like, okay. But that's an extreme thing.
Yeah,
for
that
you
is
not
extreme.
to have any feet.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, well,
Yep.
all right, whatever.
It's insane. It could have went so wrong in so
Yeah.
many ways. But like you said, shout out to that dedication.
That's
there,
like
man.
this video. I mean, it's not that extreme, but I saw a Kiss cover band, and like the dude's wig caught on fire, but he just kept playing and singing. And, like,
Was it Gene Simmons?
It was like, no.
No.
It was
It's happened to him a bunch of times, I think.
like in real life? Or
Yeah, no bullshit, dude. You can't blow smoke that close to your face, and then I think it's gonna turn out all good all the time.
Oh,
That's too
man.
good. That's too
I think
good.
that's why he had to cut his hair like early on in the '80s before they took the makeup off,
Damn.
because it caught so much fire.
Did you hear
Especially
about?
with all the hairspray you're gonna use,
Did you hear about the Kiss tribute band where everybody dresses up like Chris Farley?
No.
It's called
What?
Chris Farley.
Kiss Farley.
Chris Farley. Or I'm sorry, Kiss Farley. Wait, I fucked that up.
Yeah, it's
Kiss Farley.
What?
Kiss Farley.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What's up with all these like character fucking based?
I don't
bands
know,
now?
man. Because they're copying off of Guar, man. That's what it is.
No, but you got
you got
Oakley
Oakley
Dokley where it's
Dokley.
fucking all Ned Flanders. You could have done
Dude, they
like
were
an
on the
Apu. You could have done
yeah.
a fucking comic book guy.
Well,
all the
Apu-
stereotypes that they're trying to get rid of the fucking on The Simpsons.
I was gonna say Apu's not even allowed on the show anymore.
That's
Yeah.
so stupid.
It's ridiculous.
And then now that we got Kiss Farley,
Yeah.
I remember the little midget kisses.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that.
I was actually
Yeah.
gonna bring them up too. This one guy at work talks about it because there was like a party he went to that had midget Kiss playing.
Yep,
That's crazy. I don't know. I would see that.
I would.
I don't know. But anyways, interesting. Miley Cyrus was playing a show at Glastonbury. I don't know where that is. But she covered Head Like a Hole
Yeah, it's because it's on that Black Mirror.
because on
episode.
Black Mirror. But apparently, she did the version that was more Nine Inch Nailsy than the Black Mirror style. So I looked it
Did
up.
you watch that, by the way?
Black Mirror, no. It's on my queue, though. I'm really into Krypton right now. I don't know if y'all fuck with Krypton.
I don't.
It's pretty good. Lobo is the best thing of that show. Lobo. But it sounded pretty cool. A lot of people shit on Miley Cyrus. I've always liked her, even during her weird shit. I thought she was cool.
It's an interesting episode because it could be like maybe shit she feel like she had to go through.
Yeah.
Like growing up,
Mhm.
being this pop star, your dad's famous or whatever, blah blah blah.
Right.
I don't want to put too much emphasis on it, but
Yeah.
I don't know. They could use any fucking song. They didn't have to use fucking Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah.
But as soon as I heard that melody, I was like, Chrissy.
Yeah.
I think that's Nine Inch Nails.
Yep.
And then sure enough, I looked it up. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, man. That's
I
cool.
was like, and it's a perfect song for what they're trying to do in that episode. So
Is it? I'm excited to actually sit down and finally check it out.
I hear a lot of people shitting on it.
Eh.
It's probably the least exciting out of the three that they do, but it's still there's enough there to be cool to me.
And people shit on everything, man. She's done a cover. She did a cover of Jolene too. Since we were talking about Dolly Parton earlier, it sounded fucking fantastic
Yeah.
too. Yeah, I like her. I don't care.
She can.
I hate her
She
dad.
can.
though.
She just.
She fell off the
That's all I can
wagon.
say.
She went into whatever. And
I feel like you get so crazy because like people are telling you how to be this way
Right.
for so long. You're like, I'm gonna go to the extreme.
And the last story I got for you guys, good old Glenn Danzig. We're going to talk
He's
about
back,
him again.
baby.
We're back, baby. We're back. I don't know all the rules and the tribulations behind this, but the Misfits were legally obligated to do only 10 reunion shows. I don't know what the case was about. I didn't really care enough to read about it.
What do you mean? Like
from some legality standpoint, where Glenn had to be doing
between them?
Yeah, they had to have done these with Jerry and all them. Whatever. But what I thought was interesting was I saw today that they announced that they were going to play their 11th show at Psycho Fest, which is this annual awesome fucking 3-day thing in Vegas at the Monte Carlo. Now that would be a fucking weekend.
He was only obligated.
He's only allowed to do 10.
Wait.
Only obligated to do 10.
But they're doing an 11th.
This is the 11th, and many.
So that's all them collaborating together, saying let's do it.
For this, and many people are thinking today that this is their final show ever, like in history, will be the last Misfits show, which doesn't really get my dick wet too much because they only got back together recently, and I wanted to see them at Riot Fest, but I didn't want to pay the ungodly amount, and plus, I don't think a punk band like the Misfits, for me personally, I wouldn't want to see them on a giant fucking stage at an outdoor show. I'm talking like if Double Door still existed or even like The Forge or something, that would never happen, but that's the venue I would want to see it in. Not so far and spread apart like that. But I looked up this Psycho Fest, and I mean, it has Animal written all over it, maybe some of it for you guys, but like Clutch, Carcass, Corrosion, and High on Fire. Oh, that's tasty. And it's going to smell like just the devil's lettuce that entire weekend, man. Good Lord. That's all I got as far as news goes. I did want to make an honorable mention of the July albums that are coming out. There's a live Soundgarden album.
Really?
Yeah. Sum 41. They're still around. I like Sum 41. They just sold out. What's that place we went and saw Hojo at recently? Bottom Lounge.
Yeah.
Bottom Lounge. They just sold that out in like no time. Three Teeth. I don't know if you guys know Three Teeth. They're like an industrial band. They're pretty funsies.
Really?
David Ellefson has got his own thing coming out.
Not even Attitudes and Altitudes?
Nope, not Attitudes and Altitudes. This is David Ellefson. I like coffee.
Does he sing in that the other band? Attitudes and
Backups
Altitudes?
from what I could see and stuff online. But did you check them out?
I haven't. I always meant to.
All right, it's different. Scott Stapp solo album. He's doing actually really good on the tour cycle for his solo stuff, man.
I'm gonna check those out. I have to.
Yeah, I'd like you to.
I'll check out Scott Stapp and I'll check out the Attitudes and Attitudes.
Whatever
the fuck it is, it doesn't matter.
So then, if he likes, I'm gonna go.
I don't think I'm gonna like it.
I think you will either.
Because it just goes to show
both. Or
you can't just take pieces of stuff and put them together. It's got to be chemistry, and it depends on who's writing the songs. Not that I don't like Dave Ellefson or Frank Bello, but you can't just be like, hey, we got this other thing, and it's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yeah. They Art Is Murder. Speaking of things that you don't like.
I never listened to
In Suicide Silence has a live album coming out this month.
What was Thy Art Is Murder getting shit for? Someone with
CJ
Barnes.
The singer. He is always doing something to get people roused up. Nothing that I know out of the ordinary, at least.
People are shitting on Thy Art Is Murder though lately, aren't they? Or is it just because of that?
Just probably because of that. But they're like on the deathcore scale, they're up there.
I feel like I read something. Did they have a singer that left recently, or was
No.
it? Maybe I'm thinking of another band.
Probably they all blend together. All this does.
Because I read something like the logistics of it, like money wise, like there's just not enough money in it. So if it's not them, it's something to bring up on another episode. So
for sure, I'll have to fact check that. Last thing I thought would be kind of interesting, something different to get your guys' opinion on. I don't know if you paid attention this past weekend, but this was a big baseball game in London. Did you guys hear about this?
Is that the Red Sox and Yankees?
The Red Sox and Yankees.
Okay.
So this is an insane introduction for the MLB in London. So Ivan, basically what they're doing is the MLB is trying to get further reach out in Europe. So they thought, well, let's just bring these two big fucking monster teams who have a monster rivalry to come in for a weekend set. Here's what's interesting. In this one game I'm talking about on Saturday, 37 combined hits and 30 combined runs in one fucking game. What baseball game have you ever watched or heard of that comes anywhere near a fraction of that?
That's usually me on MLB The Show.
Exactly. Exactly. There were 12 runs in the very first inning alone.
I thought I heard that, dude. Jesus.
So here's the thing. All of our lovely internet conspirators out there are accusing the MLB of having juiced balls for this game.
I've heard of that.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Baseball is crazy nowadays, man. I don't know what to think.
I don't know, man.
Either get everybody fucking on steroids or do whatever. It doesn't really matter at this point.
It's some ignorant shit. But anyways, what I thought was crazy is that this whole juice ball theory, it was dated back to the 90s apparently, because they thought
that's what they thought when the home run
shit with
McGuire and Sosa.
Yep.
And,
but they ended up just finding out it was a steroid usage. So I just thought that was crazy. The score was Yankees 17 over the Boston Red Sox at 13. It was the highest scoring game that the two have ever played together.
yeah, something's going on.
Yeah. There's no fucking way that happened. Like, just naturally.
Although usually all the best players go to there, so.
Yeah.
But I still think something's going on.
It could have been just to spark that, but it also kind of makes a mockery of what that game is.
Yeah.
But there was a Reddit article that I was reading where people, near the end of the game is when it kind of started to tank down and become like a normal game. People were getting disappointed if they didn't have anything going on in the 1/2 inning.
Well, it's weird, man, because fucking baseball is just... how do you fix baseball? There's 162 games. There don't need to be 162 games.
Right.
I don't give a shit. You don't have to start that shit. Well, you can start it early in April or whatever, whenever it starts. Is that when it...
April, yeah.
I don't need it to go into November, dude.
No.
I want it to be still fucking nice out if I wanted to see a playoff game and shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Cut off at least fucking... They'll never do it. It's just like basketball. They'll never do it because there's money to be made.
Exactly. Especially at that time of the year.
And even then, it's like, if people aren't hitting home runs and doing all this shit, if there's too much, it's kind of like... It doesn't mean anything.
Right.
But then if you don't have enough where it's just pitcher duels and shit, then it's too boring.
It's true.
So it's... I don't know what the fuck they're going to do, but...
I don't know. The pitch clock this year has been interesting. It's
Yeah, they're
keeping
talking about the
things moving.
pitch clock. They're talking... Just don't even have the warm-ups. Why does everybody gotta come out and do the fucking warm-ups where you toss the ball to your third baseman? Oh, can you still throw it back to first base? All right. We'll do that for another fucking 10 minutes.
Do you support the getting rid of umpires and going electronic with the pitch tracks?
I wouldn't get rid of them.
No. You would have to have them there.
At least one, you think?
Are they trying to get rid of like all of them?
It's been talked about just for the pitching balls and strikes.
For balls and strikes, if it's solid enough, go ahead. But I would still have somebody behind the plate.
bases,
Yeah.
Make sure everybody's on the bases still, and then if you want to do the fucking reviews and stuff, I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
But if it makes everybody fucking happier with the pitch shit, let them fucking have it. You
Well,
ain't
that's
gotta worry
ridiculous.
about shit.
Some games are on it, and then there's some umpires you're like, what the fuck was that?
that gives excitement to the game, though.
Yeah.
Like, everybody makes mistakes. Okay, his point of view, it was a strike. Could have been a ball.
Right. That's
I just
true.
think
You
it
know what I
leaves, I think if you go this way, nobody's bitching.
That's true. Well, tensions are high anyway because Machado freaked out on an umpire recently, and then they went to the.
I did
the
hear about a
union.
lot of umpires going throwing some people out pretty quickly.
That's ratings.
Yeah, it is. It's the high drama.
If you go clear cut, fucking electronic, then where's
I
Yeah.
mean, it's more like a fucking. It's more like a clip, like in a replay on Sports Center, maybe, but it's
Right.
not. It certainly don't seem to bringing people in.
I don't know, man.
Oh, why do a lot of people like watching hockey?
Hockey's fucking awesome. Fun.
That's my favorite sport.
Dude,
I used to want
there's
to play
always
hockey
something
back
going
in
on no matter
school,
what. You know what I mean?
But my schools didn't have a hockey team.
I'm just
Yeah.
like a baddie fan when I go to. I don't know what's going on. I'm just happy to be here. Like it's too fast moving for me.
Like
Hockey's awesome.
like sitting at home, I can't do it by myself. I can't watch sports
Yeah.
by myself. It's boring as shit.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm in a group or like if we go to a restaurant and I'm
Shit
always
on?
I'm
Yeah.
always watching the games on
Right.
TV.
Mm-hmm.
You're a true American, son.
But and I could go to a game. A game would be cool as fuck. But I can't sit by myself,
Right.
have a beer and watch a game. I'll be like, oh god,
I'm a bore when it
he's
goes.
running the first again.
No, and that's the thing is you love baseball or you hate it. That's just the common.
That's anything.
It's like, do you
Yeah.
think it would do like I don't know? Can you make it faster, or do you just like make it shorter?
Do like Futurama.
do like
did.
7 innings, like fucking.
That's what they were talking about. I don't know, man. Then
Because they just had a game the other night that went to like 18 innings.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking call it quits after like 12 innings and have a fucking home run derby. I don't give a shit. Let's get the fuck out of here. This fucking sucks.
Get your ass out there. You find that fucking
There was
dog.
9 fucking innings where nobody did anything again.
yeah.
it's a whole nother game. You got 162 games plus that.
And then you're burning out your bullpen. You're going into the wee hours of the night.
And people
and
say like
travel.
that's cool. Like I like seeing people come in like our backup third baseman's now pitching.
Maybe they need to try harder.
Maybe you guys can just fucking do a random swap like
Yeah.
positions. Like we don't need 18 innings and fucking
It's true.
Bill Thompson coming in fucking pitching in the fucking bottom of the 18th inning. He used to play third base. Now he's a pitcher all of a sudden.
Oh, that's funny. Well, the funny thing is that when they do the cool switching shit, no one's awake watching it anyway.
Yeah,
I'll turn
it
it
doesn't
on.
matter what you do. Just get this fucking shit mainline. Ugh.
I don't know. I still have yet to go to my first Cubs game. This will be my second Sox game I'm going to.
You haven't been to a Cubs game?
No, because I refuse to pay the fucking prices. Just it's
I
unbelievable.
haven't been to one in years, so.
Ugh. To take my family, tickets alone will be over $200, and we're talking nosebleeds. I'm talking. I will pull up on my StubHub app right now and pull up the cheapest ticket, and it won't be under $200 for 4.
Ugh.
And that's not including taxes. It's not including parking. It's not including the fucking $13.50 beers. It's not including the it's
Dude, Chicago's ridiculous.
Chicago is ridiculous.
Prices,
It's
dude.
unbelievable. The Sox game I'm going to at the end of the month, they're playing the Twins, which the Twins are still fucking doing fantastic right now. I think we paid like $8 in
nice.
them, like out in the outfield, like in the bleachers, so to say. I wish it was the Cubs, but I still like fucking baseball.
How's the Cubs attendance?
Cubs attendance is up this year. Same thing, average
So
games.
there's more. It's not like where you're just alone in the outfield at the Sox game.
No. We're talking an average of like between 35 and 40,000, especially for weekend games. They're sold out. A lot of them, the Cardinals ones were, but interesting. I think we should just rename this segment to Animal Talks Music and Baseball. I'm sorry.
Hey, dude, it's
Exciting.
a welcome turn of like I don't know. When's the last time we actually talked about sports? So
No, not much.
it's interesting.
I enjoy it.
I like sports. I like video games. I like a lot of shit. So the more we can incorporate this shit,
Bring it on.
fuck it.
Bring it on. But anyways, that's Animals Wrap 7119. If you have anything to bitch about or comment on, you can send us an email at wastedattention@gmail.com. Search us on Facebook. We are also on an Instagram, which Red's been real fucking lazy because he's been riding his motorcycle all around town, getting Wendy's and shit.
We're on Twitter as well.
Yeah, we're on Twitter as well. We could check us out on SoundCloud, which is our main one, but we've got Anchor.
Would you call it the main one?
I would say so.
Interesting.
I would say
Cool.
Or main audio.
Main audio, yeah. What else? Anchor, bunch of shit.
Anchor
Apple.
does it to everything. So Stitcher, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts.
Yep.
Every other fucking one that 5 people use, they're like, oh, this is better here. Oh, okay. You be that guy.
Yeah, well, search us, man. We enjoy doing this, so we really like doing it, and that's all I can say.
They all,
Maybe someday
all
we
of
can-
them,
Yeah.
every single one has a
Rated.
like button or
Like it
some
rated.
sort.
Yes.
Hit that like button.
Follow.
Comment. I
Yes.
believe you can comment on all those.
Do it anonymously. You could tell us our dicks are small, and we'll still give you a shout out
And a picture.
and a picture.
It's like,
But-
I beg to differ.
Hey, it'd be
Yes.
cool to do that, and then if we ever get our shit together, do like phoner like interviews, like phone calls, like
Yeah,
you're online with Wasted Attention. What you got, Bobby?
that'd be fantastic.
But that's all I got, man.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.
Bye.